Well, good morning. Welcome back on this hot day in August. And on this desolate road, as soon as I hit power and record, here come the cars. But that's neither here nor there. We are heading to Sage, California. We're up in the hills. It's going to be, like I said, up in the 105s probably today. We're in between Temecula area, Lake Skinner, and the Mount San Jacinto region that goes into Palm Springs. So I was driving down the road on this back road that I've never been on and saw something really cool. This place called Native Springs Campground. Wait till you see what's over here. So if you've ever wanted to sleep in a teepee, look at these. I just saw these on the side of the road. And one thing I don't see is a fire pit. That's kind of a bummer, and especially out here, it's prone to fires. Probably good for Boy Scouts and everything else. I like, what is it? There's The Simpsons where Milhouse's dad's getting divorced and he's sleeping in some like crazy bachelor house, and he says to Homer, I sleep in a race car, what do you sleep in? He's all, I sleep in a comfy bed with my wife. That's how I feel about this. Somebody bragging, I sleep in a teepee, where do you sleep? That's right. All right, let's hit the road. So we've made it to Sage. As Huelhauser would say, I'm channeling my inner Huelhauser. Well, there's always something interesting. You just gotta take out your camera and point it. And with that being said, there is. I found this place over here. Let's go take a look. There's really not too many people out here. This is kind of cool. It's already in the 80s. Rattlesnake weather today for sure. Wow, so I have no cell service out here, but this is kind of cool. So this is St. John's Grade where I'm at. And in 1875, this became Sage, California. And this right here in front of me, this small little building, lots of cars coming now because I started filming. Hold on. So what I found out that this building in front of us right here actually served as a post office to Temecula from San Jacinto from 1891 to 1898. And again from 1936 to 1942. That is cool. This was the post office. Look at all these cars now. Where are these? Every time. But this was the old post office. I'm going to walk around and see if I can get a little bit closer. Here we are from the other side. It's some sort of adobe looking like clay bricks that they put together. But if you need your mail, this is where you need to come to, it looks like. Don't ever want to stand one place too long on this because they have those huge like army ants, and I'm of course wearing sandals and they'll climb up my leg. Some old rock work there. It almost feels like out here, like where I'm at with the sun permeating, very loud car, that someone's just turning the heat up ever so slightly, second by second as I sit here. But that is really a cool thing to see. Over 120 years old. Still stands. And no graffiti, thank goodness. So this will be my final shot here until we move on and find some other old stuff along the way back in. But you can see the old door and even the windowsills, how they're done. Still remains. Just sitting out here on the side of the road with heavy traffic. Another guy. I don't know what the fascination is, but whenever you see these signs anywhere across the US of the private property, they have to be shot at. I guess that's what people really think. On the other side of the street right here, they have this little drainage, probably I would think from back in the day too, when it would flood. We got Taco Joe's Tijuana style over there. That means you get the Montezuma's Revenge. An old gym set like that where I broke my nose on, swinging into the metal pole. So they must still use this area because there's quite a few like barbecues and cookout areas. But all right, with that being said, let's get going. I finally got cell service, but I think I kind of got turned around. Look at these rock formations, and then out there, I think that out there in the distance would be possibly Lake Skinner, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, these boulders are just everywhere, and there we are on the lonely road. Cool formations for sure, but we're headed up that way. So after making our way through all these mountains for about 15 miles from taking a wrong turn, having no service, we've made it over here to get some gas at the Kuya Indian Casino. And look at this rock formation. We're right in the San Gorgonio Pass where these guys are heading out towards. But all right, we're gonna find some other things. But yeah, that was quite the trip, and that's kind of cool. Okay, I just wanted to show. So out here, that would all be, well, San Diego's out that way. Temecula's out this way off 79. We're still in the San Gorgonio bypass way, but this place right here, if you ever travel this, on the weekends they're open. And this guy on the roof always reminds me of Randall from Monsters Inc., the bad guy on the ball. I just wanted to show that just because I always see that and I always pass it. I've never stopped here. I believe people do live here and then they open up on the weekends and sell stuff, but yeah, Randall, right? Come on. That's cool. How many houses have you seen with a dinosaur types, little arms, on 1 foot on a ball on top of a house? Thought so. The flags are flying and the breeze is a-blowing. We've made it to another post office, the Aguanga, California post office, another small one here. I'll show you, we're right on the corner in Aguanga. Palm Desert, right out that way, up through the mountains. It's, what, 95 degrees at 9:30 in the morning. It's hot, and it's getting warmer. Today's gonna be boiling. And out there too, you can see the palm trees. Fun fact, palm trees are not indigenous to California, so whenever you see them, they were planted. I think this place has more traffic nowadays just because more people are moving in here around this area. The more people encroach on a city, the more people move out away from people. So yeah, I think they're seeing a little more traffic out here than they used to. I'm gonna go inside. Here's the inside of the little area, but everything else, I guess you gotta come down here for your Amazon packages. All the old classic lock boxes too. Back in 2002, they supported the sheriffs. I wonder if that still holds true. Bigger parcels right there. Please do not smoke, yes. We don't want you to burn all the mail down. I guess this is when letters were a little bit smaller, because look at this. Okay, I promise you this is the end of the post office in this video. We made our way to the Aguanga general store, and right next to him is a UPS, or not UPS, what's wrong with me, U-Haul. I always stumble on stuff because it comes so fast, but Play Now lottery. I always figured like these are the ones that, you know, off the beaten path where they sell one ticket and they win. Prevent brush fires. Yeah, and then they win, and it's up to 374 for the Mega and 185 for Super Lotto, or Powerball, excuse me. California is 374. I think I gotta go buy a ticket for sure. Like I was saying, these small ones are the ones that usually win. So we're now about 18 miles outside of Temecula, heading west. You see the metal horses up there jumping over the gorge. And I got Super Lotto and Red Bull achieved. So the small can of Red Bull, you are gonna pay a little bit more. It was $3.60. Oh, you like Red Bull, don't you? Is this Nessie? Oh, learn about the Plesorius at there. So down the road too, you'll see these on the side of the road, these metal sculptures, and it looks like they just brought in a bunch of palm trees too, probably for privacy purposes. Heelhauser has done a video with this guy. He did the huge ones out in Anza Borrego, if you ever have gone out there, and he has this little location here. Well, little, it's quite large, where you can come and tour it now. I think he charges $5 per person. Take some fun pics. He's kind of cleaned it up. It goes all the way back, way back there. So you'll see the dinosaurs making their way. They changed those a little bit. And like I said, They do charge at the gate now, so be prepared to pay some cash. Whoa. I like that one. I think I need that one with the buzzard on top of the cactus over there, and then the alien. Just one more spot if you're taking a trip around on a very, very hot day. So I'm just hitting all the spots that I usually drive by, but this house, that aluminum foil, it doesn't say private property, but I know enough. The aluminum foil on the main windows of the house, very Breaking Bad-ish. Gonna be staying away from that. But I saw this one as well, and this is pretty neat. This old building, I bet, could tell some tales. This is the corner store, corner market. Get the real name when I get right around the corner. No pun intended, but it is on the corner, so go figure. Yes, the corner shack. I was completely wrong. It's still got electricity to it. Possession of any container of an alcoholic beverage in this area is prohibited. But this thing definitely has some stories, and almost Mandarin style right there. Okay, what is this? Just another empty place for sale, I'm sure. All the gates are like just ajar enough to tell you no, but to welcome you as well. You know, just typical horror movie style. This would be a perfect location for a horror movie. This is terrifying. One of the places that you get in and you don't come out. This is the back kitchen and refrigerator area, and looks like they kept some chickens in that chicken coop there. Oh yeah. Back in the day, there was not that many cars on this road, so I can only imagine what happened out here. As the Pirates of the Caribbean says, dead men tell no tales. Here comes the truck. Sage to Aguanga all the way around. I just want to document this thing real quick, because look at this. It is warm. It's already 100 degrees at 10 o'clock. I appreciate you watching. I know it wasn't that exciting of a video. Leave a comment. Please consider subscribing and check out this behind me. Looks like a Civic here. Got kind of toasty. They made it off the freeway. Hopefully nobody was hurt, but yikes, right? I guess when you see that check engine light on, you might want to actually check it. This must have just happened either yesterday or the other day. You can still smell it, and they just haven't removed it. Oh, he's got some Sparco racing rims on it. Wonder if he was racing at the time. Looks like a 94 or 95 Civic. That's pretty crazy though. That's pretty gnarly. I'll show you the engine too, and all the glass blew out as well. So yeah, it is like that. The engine still remains. Thanks for watching. Oh, and a license plate. That is crazy.